I could build a spaceship.
Hello and welcome to the Space Dock Jury Pubcast.
It's all gone wrong.
Number 1.
Yeah.
This is the pubcast where we have essentially worked out that the last 3 episodes have been a complete and utter waste of everyone's
If
time.
I may. Previously, you might have noticed the wheels have somewhat come off.
Yeah, things have kind of gone wrong. And to cut a long story very, very short, clearly our scoring system is a
Sucks.
bit... Yeah, it sucks. So...
There was room for refinement and...
It sucked.
It sucked.
Okay, so, anyway... yes, we've had a little discussion.
And a few beers.
And more than a few beers. And here we are in the, what is it, Ship and Shovel?
Don't say the name, it's secret. We're not in the Ship and Shovel.
No.
It's not the secret place where we
Easy.
meet.
We're just down Craven's Passage.
Yes.
Oh, God, that sounds...
Oh, no. Nevertheless, what we have done is we have sat here for a
Diligently.
Well, Andy's been diligently recounting everything we've been doing.
3 hours.
For 3 hours. And we have kind of worked out a scoring system. We're not telling you what it is.
Yes, it's trade secrets and all that.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this.
It works.
A, well, we think it works. And B,
No.
it's now out of a maximum of 100.
So, there you go. So the top score, 100 points
Percent.
for the best ship ever.
Yes.
So, we know that right now you're listening to this going, but I wanted my favourite spaceship to win. Urgh."
And so
All we're going to do is we're just going to tell you the top scores based on our new scoring system, which you will hear from episode 3? Yeah,
Three,
episode 3 onwards.
Yes.
Now, we're not giving you the ins and outs because, frankly, we don't want that kind of hassle on the Facebook group.
Yeah. Also, it might change between now and then.
Yeah, it might
We
turn
need
up.
we need our wiggle room.
Yeah.
But with our wriggle room, with everything we've worked out, the scores stand like this. Thunderbird 3 is on 27 points. The Fiery Phoenix is on 32 points. The Odyssey from Ulysses 31 is on 34 points. The Red Dwarf is on 36. The X-Bomber is on 37.
That is why we say there might be some refinement still to come. It's just, yeah.
Works for me.
The White Star is on 43 points. The Omega is on 44. The Defiant is on 53.
We've got this right, folks. We've got this right.
And the Pegasus, the Battlestar Pegasus, currently sits at the top of the table at 55 points.
The important thing to take away, though, is we have now definitively answered what is better, the White Star, or the Defiant.
And it is the Defiant, of course.
Science says it's the Defiant. apparently.
According to large amounts of alcohol and science, we have defined that a shoebox is better than a strange
Plucked chicken.
a cuttlefish in flight. Anyone got anything else while I have a beer?
I think that's pretty comprehensive. We will... I won't
We'll have less draws in future. Is the bottom line.
Hopefully we'll A, have less draws, and B, it's going to be a little bit easier to gauge where ships fall on the scale overall. Before, everything was hitting around 30 points, and it was just like... We felt that wasn't quite right. Now at least, you know, if it's above 50, that's a pretty extraordinary ship. If it's below 50, well, you know, that's okay.
And we're accounting for things like manoeuvrability and things like...
Science,
yes. People were keen on science. And also things like cloaking devices and repairing shields and that sort of shit.
Yes, it's a lot more...
Scientific.
As we mentioned, the last scoring system was largely on the back of a beer mat. Now
Yes.
we have an A4 sheet of paper.
Yes.
On a beer mat.
On a beer
beer
mat,
mat.
yes.
With pictures.
Yeah.
Clip out pictures.
Yeah.
Yes, there's
Why
pictures
are you
and
waving
stuff.
that picture
And
at them?
spreadsheet, yeah.
It's an audio thing.
Peter's...
Look at my piece of paper. I spent hours working on this.
Peter has, for the audience, Peter has actually made a scale with pictures, which I have taken a photograph of, which I will put on the Facebook group after this episode goes live. It is truly a thing of wonder.
It's a work of genius.
It's
Madness.
It's clearly
The
showing
dividing line is always
very,
very...
very
it's clearly showing a level of obsession that when me and Andy finally die off, that Peter will carry this on.
Sheer bloody mindedness. Every ship has to be rated.
Yeah. So, in conclusion,
We're mad.
we're
quite mad.
We have spent 3 hours in the pub talking about spaceships. Can you say the same?
I will point out, in the space of 3 hours, everyone has left, and we're now the only ones here.
Oh yeah, if you've noticed there's a slight echo to this whole thing and thought, why are they in a pub with an echo? Yeah, that's because everyone's fucked off because they're all scared of us.
That is Monday night.
Yeah, and it's Monday night. Anyway, so to recap, it's Thunderbird 3, Fiery Phoenix, Odyssey, Red Dwarf, X-Bomber, White Star, Omega, Defiant, Pegasus, from bottom to top. We have worked this out. We are not having a discussion anymore on a Facebook group about what works and what doesn't. We're going to just try and work this shit out ourselves, and then we're going to turn it into a bunch of top trumps that we're going to sell to you.
Hopefully, though, this new system will last at least more than 3 episodes.
Yeah. We're hoping 3 episodes.
Because Lee's
God.
liver cannot take this.
No, I certainly cannot take this level of abuse with alcohol.
Yes.
So, thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for giving us all the good ratings on iTunes, and please give us more.
Yay, ratings! We like ratings.
And from this point on, don't question the scoring. Just know that it's right.
Yes.
Because we have spent 3 fucking hours full of alcohol trying to make this work.
Anyway.
So, until next time, take care.
Ta-ra.
Cheer, bye.
Cheerio, bye.
Okay, well, as it transpires, it didn't even last 3 episodes. In fact, it didn't last as the tube ride home. It turns out we forgot a category when we were adding up the scores. So those scores we told you earlier were out of 85, not out of 100. So, long story short, you can blame it on alcohol for Pete and Lee and for me not paying attention. But here are the actual current scores as they stand. Top of the leaderboard is the Pegasus with 64, then the Defiant with 60, the Agamemnon with 54, the White Star with 50, the X-Bomber with 42. It still needs work. The Red Dwarf with 39, the Odyssey with 42. So that's going to go above the Red Dwarf. But I'm just reading what's on the list here. The Phoenix at 37 and Thunderbird 3 at 32. Okay. Everybody got that? Good. Right.
Space Dog Jury is a production of 3 Angry Beards for GeekPlanetOnline.com.